It all starts aboard our private jet. I'm working on my laptop, maybe doing some trading, when suddenly, disaster strikes. The jet explodes midair. In the chaos, I search desperately for the pilot, but there's no time. I spot a raft and jump in. That's where survival begins. Washed up at an island, I grab the paddle and row toward shore, only to be greeted by a shark circling the raft. Before stepping on land, I notice something. In this game, shipwrecks hide valuable loot around islands, and those resources will be key to crafting later. The first step is simple: survival basics: shelter, food, and water. To speed up the process, I start collecting all easy resources nearby: stones, sticks, wood, and more. I harvest palm fronds. They're extremely useful in this game. My plan is clear: explore the island by day and use the night for crafting, harvesting, and building. Sticking to this cycle will save time and push the speedrun forward. I dive into wrecks, gather wooden crates, and return to shore to unload everything. With nightfall, I build a fire and hunt crabs. A simple meal, but enough to keep me going. Next, I chop down palm trees. The leaves go toward crafting a shelter and filling a water still, both crucial for survival. With these built, I can safely rest and start the next day with full food and water. Among the wreck loot, I also find valuable parts for future upgrades, engines for a raft, or even a gyrocopter. For now, I sleep at my shelter, ready for day 2. I set sail for the next island. Using resources from the first, I craft a bow and arrows to hunt the island's wild pig.
Run.
Its hide gives me leather for ropes, while the meat feeds me. Again, I establish a base: water, food, storage. I encounter a giant crab, which boosts my hunting skills, but also need to watch for poisonous snakes that drain thirst quickly. That night, I prepare to build my raft. 14 sticks, a sail, anchor, and canopy, all gathered before sunrise. Morning comes. I lay the base, add the floor, install the sail, and paddle. With the raft ready, I explore more wrecks and collect tires to expand it. By evening, the raft is complete. Anchor, canopy, everything ready. I lower the sail, lift the anchor, and guide us with the paddle. Out at sea, I spot barrels chained to wrecks, perfect to expand the raft further. It's day 3. I pack crates with supplies and head south on my first true exploration. Sharks attack, but hunting them raises my skill. 2 sharks fall in one encounter. Huge food supplies. I try to haul them back, but disaster strikes, and I must drag my raft manually ashore. Still, we've reached Island 3, and the cycle repeats. Day 4. I notice I'm close to the massive ship, the endgame marker. I craft a tanning rack for leather, essential for strong tools and weapons. With leather, I also build a portable bed, far better than palm shelters, an essential speedrun item. I expand the raft using yellow buoys, adding storage racks for crates. 1 crate for weapons, another for engine parts. Organization is survival. Tomorrow, I'll hunt the ocean's true monsters, the bosses. Every shark along the way is killed to prepare. I expand the raft further, adding lights so I can travel at night. 6 days pass. I head toward the massive ship, a waypoint for the battles to come. Northward, I land on a curious island. A tent, signs of someone who once survived here. Loot includes drinkable coconuts. And a volleyball, just like Wilson from Castaway. Day 8 comes and still no bosses. I keep looting and upgrading the raft. By day 17, I find signs. A broken ship, a skeleton nearby. I'm close. The first boss, the Meg. Near a whale carcass, the giant shark circles. I prepare 20 refined spears crafted from shark skin and stone. My first strike takes 15% of its health, promising but dangerous. The Meg leaps at the raft. I barely dodge. My health drops to 1 bar. I retreat, low on water, unable to regenerate. Night falls, too dangerous to continue. The fight resumes on day 19. I set up my bed near the whale carcass to save progress. Spears ready, I strike again. This time I dodge better, waiting until it charges. Slowly, its health falls. The shark grows sluggish. Finally, the Meg is slain. A trophy claimed and parts for the escape vehicle secured. Confident, I sail north. The second boss, Lusca the Great, a giant squid with long, thrashing tentacles. At first, it overwhelms me, dragging me under. Poison, bleeding, near death. I retreat, bandage myself, and prepare with a new weapon, the spear gun. Day 22. The rematch begins. Lusca is stronger than the Meg. Tentacles strike fast, leaving little room to dodge. Bleeding weakens me, but persistence pays off. At last, Lusca falls. Another trophy, another part.
Now I gather clay for advanced crafting. With it, I build water containers, a furnace, and farming plots. Potatoes are planted, the fuel source for engines. I also upgrade the raft with a motor, powered by potato fuel. Farming and refining fuel becomes part of the routine as I prepare for the final boss. Near the endgame ship, I build my last base. 6 farm plots, 6 water tanks, a fuel still. Enough to keep going. Exploring the ship, I find a broken aircraft. Two parts repaired, one left. I also craft a gyrocopter, though it's inefficient. It serves only for scouting nearby islands. A full month has passed. Crops provide endless fuel, water is plentiful, and I'm fully prepared. My hunting skill nearly maxed. Spears ready. Time to face the last boss. By now, my raft is massive, organized, and armed. Supplies ready, food stockpiled since day one. The final boss, Abaia, a monstrous eel. Easier than the Meg, its attacks are slower, easier to dodge. My spears hit hard. Halfway through, it stops fighting back. At last, it falls. All 3 bosses defeated in 33 days. Now, it's time. I return to the ship, repair the aircraft, fuel it with the potatoes I've farmed, stock water and food, and prepare for escape. Before leaving, I build a memorial. 3 walls for the 3 bosses I've slain. Final stats, day 34. Almost maxed skills, 17 hours, 52 minutes of gameplay.